What is up with the squad? It's your favorite RT with Uncle Tennessee's in the building. It's the CC show. We got Coach Coleman. What's good, Coach? Happy Sunday, folks. What's the word? What's the word? Coming in the door. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. Seems like I ain't seen y'all in a minute. What's good?
Man, I missed everyone on Friday. I missed the best with the Cess on the CC show on Friday. Life.
He called in though. He called in. He didn't get rolled up.
Look, I'm trying to butter up the balls, y'all.
He called in. He didn't get rolled up this time. He had some PTO left. He had time on the books. He had a couple hours.
Okay. Thank you. So
Groovy in the building. Mocha Latte, what's happening? Go ahead, Coach. My bad. What's happening?
I'm excited to be back, man. Life don't feel the same when I'm not on the live. I'm not on the live with the fam. You know, we are family. I got my chat fam and me, just like that. Something like that.
Man, it's your favorite hoops bedtime story. What? So let's just jump into it, man. Let's talk some college hoops, man. Let's see what's happening. X-Savage was good. Yeah, Arizona State beat USC. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened. There's exhibition news out there.
Right.
So I'm not I don't know. I got to see that. I haven't seen the stat line on the USC stuff. So if somebody got the stat line on that one, tag me in the mention or stat line on USC Arizona if it's out there. But yeah, listen. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so a lot of exhibitions, news here, news there. The biggest news that I heard is that Kelsey Andrews has suffered a knee injury and undergone surgery. Was the news that I got. Kelsey Andrews, so wishing her a speedy recovery, sending prayers.
Yes.
I think she's already had the surgery, so sending prayers and just a speedy recovery for her. Just love up on her. I'm looking forward to getting her on campus. Maryland and NC State look like a good one too. That's what I'm hearing. Rodman Man Media, Mr. Shake My Hand in the building. So we can talk exhibitions as y'all dropped them in the chat here. We could talk about those. Let me see if I have some results. I think Mr. Shake My Hand has shared some results I thought I saw up here. Okay, so Mr. Shake My Hand, Arizona State 78-76, I think. Is that right? Is that right? Was that the score? I don't know. Y'all let me know. I think Richmond beat Virginia Tech. Louisville over Belmont.
I mean, we always say that Richmond is solid when you watch them play. It's not too athletic, nothing flashy, but it's exhibition, but the way they're checking this even setup, they gotta come out rolling in exhibition. Some teams have to come out rolling in exhibition so we can carry over into season opener, if that makes sense. And they're one of those teams that got it.
Okay, let's jump into a couple that just jump off the screen for me from what I heard. I don't got a lot of information, so if y'all got information on it, let me know. Texas Tech beat Texas A&M. So what? Texas Tech. Now that's where the Jordan sisters are. If I remember correctly, the Jordan sisters are at Texas Tech, and I think the chat had been telling me about the Jordan sisters. So
okay.
Yeah, 76. Thank you, Mocha Latte. I thought Rob was in here. He might have stepped away. Okay. Then we got Auburn. Auburn, who we already had told y'all we was
They was
watching.
bringing that smoke.
Yeah, we was watching LV to see what he was doing. Okay, so they beat Southern Miss, so it looked like okay, they coming along. Miracle Rider, what's happening?
So Auburn, let me go back. You said Auburn beat
Wait,
Southern Mississippi.
whoa. Okay, X Savage. So Texas Tech beat Texas A&M, and the Jordan sisters ain't even there yet. Okay, I got to go look at that roster. I got that one wrong. Thank you.
They beat.
Keep me honest.
Oh,
And
okay.
Minnesota beat Northern Iowa, and now the Kiyomi, the product Miller, and Gracie Merkel and Penn State they lost to Temple. Is that right?
Lost to Temple?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Dang, Jackie.
don't do that. Don't do that. Like Temple ain't an established program. Like Don didn't establish it as
Nah,
much
nah,
before she left. Now wait a minute.
but hey, let's be honest.
Okay, well talk to me.
They once Big Drip left, it did go back to some, they missing some. They missing the Big Drip sauce. I'm sorry. So no disrespect to Drip's work, but what a difference that
and that's
coach
the
made.
thing. That's the thing, X Savage. So Gracie and Kiyomi had good games, but you still lose to Temple. So does that mean damn, I need to look and see who's at Temple, or it just ain't enough at Penn State? Here's the thing: if you can't beat a mid-major, what are you gonna do in the Big Ten? I'm concerned. No, did you just laugh? I wanted you to give me an assessment. You said what? What the hell was that?
That means I don't think you can repair that. I don't think you can fix that this season if that's the case. So let's look at it. You might have to look at some different defensive scheme. The good part about an exhibition, if you want to talk quickly, what you can do on the fly.
Wait a minute. Is it Lonnie?
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm shocked that they need to have enough to be able to beat a mid-major. It wasn't like they lost to a Big Ten school.
Yeah, right. So you might want to go back and play around with your defensive games and what you do offensively, and I don't know, man. You the portal closed, right? So I don't know. I think you're gonna have. It's all about schemes at this point. See if you can squeeze,
Okay. So
some juice out of a turnip.
I want to jump into. I do want to give y'all these names on this Texas Tech roster because I don't see the Jordan sisters there yet. So that makes it even more interesting to me. So y'all got to tell me who these players are. Tell me what you know. First of all, I don't know anything about the coach, Krista Gerlich. Is that her name? Krista Gerlich. Okay. Now we got Jada Malone, red shirt senior freshman. I'm sorry, red shirt senior forward. Then we got a forward guard senior, Miriam Sanogo. So wait, they got a little thing.
Okay. Is that silence?
Sanugu, because she said Miriam Sanugu. And then we got Sarangbi Sanugu. So I think they sisters out of France. Okay. We got Bailey Mop. Let me make sure. Wait. Bailey Moppin. Okay. I love that they got the little sound thing. You can say it for me real quick. Sydney Love. Okay. Adelie Blacklock.
I don't even like that last name. Sorry.
Callista Martin. She go by Bird. Danae Fritz.
Danae Fritz.
Julie Nakona. Hima Nunez. Jalen Bristow. And Snitter Collins. Okay. Now,
what's the average height?
Listen, 6'1", 6'2", 5'7", 6'3", 5'11", 6'2", 6 foot, 5'8", 6'3", 6'2", 5'10", 6'3". Now, the interesting thing is they got two players out of Texas. It looked like they got sisters out of France, another player out of Texas, another player out of Texas, another player out of Texas, a Tennessee kid, Czech Republic kid, a Spain kid, a Texas kid, and a Mississippi kid. Mid-majors beat P4s all the time, and Penn State sucks. God, Doug, lady, goodness gracious. Wait a minute, lady. So wait a minute. Whew, lady, you came in hot. So, you you didn't think Penn State would be any better by adding Kiyomi McMillan? Because Gracie was there. And the fact that Gracie came back from Maryland, I was like, surely Penn State must got something going on up there, because Maryland
Right,
really got
that's right.
something going on. Maryland versus NC State. Not sure if you mentioned that one. I don't know if I got the. So also, so I think UCLA lost to TCU by like 16. Um, let me see if I got. I don't know if I. I think Ole Miss won today. Um, oh, I don't see a. I don't see. I got. Oh, let me see. NC State, Maryland. So that one, I might got it. It look like I got it. So a box score on that one. Okay, so NC State beat Maryland 83-75. Pierre with 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. My girl Trigger Triger, 15 points, also 6 rebounds. Q Samuels 6 points, but 9 rebounds. Okay, I'm sorry, 11 rebounds. 11 rebounds. 6 points, 11 rebounds. Okay, wow. Q Samuels might have found a home right here. Zam Jones 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. And Zoe Brooks 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. Quigley had 11.
Quigley. Haven't heard that
Journey,
name in a while.
Journey, it looked like the name was cut off, had 3. And then Lunan had 2 for NC State. Now, Maryland was interesting because they kind of have brought in some new people. So let's check them out. And y'all tell me what y'all think. NC State won. Yeah. So Garzon had 2 points. Bartel had 9. Boyka had 2. I don't know. Probably not saying her name. Looked like Poffenberger had 13. Lucci had 21. Wilson had 6. McLean had 2. Mack had 15. Walker had 2. Ozzy is cut off had 3. NC State, but NC State is an interesting team. You know, NC State is one of those teams, and let's talk a little bit ACC anyway. It's one of those teams that I think could win the ACC. I like them better than Duke, but I'm just not a Duke fan anyway, so I ain't gonna hold you up. Right, you know, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Although I do like, well, she ain't even there no more. I was about to say Lucci, but she's at Maryland. So, but I like Fournier. Like there are some players on the team that I like, but just and it could be just because I was a Tennessee fan growing up. It's just hard for me I can't get to Duke, man. I can't. But they stacked 5 teams in the AP preseason poll. Duke ranked 7. Kara Lawson, I guess she's trying to finally break through after falling short in the Elite 8. Hannah Hidalgo's back at Notre Dame. Team lost some key players. NC State, I mean, they lost Zaza and Sanaya, but I mean, listen, they re-up. It feels wide open but dangerous. I'm still watching Louisville, of course. Is Duke's lack of an All-American level scorer the biggest obstacle you think in them breaking through nationally this year?
I don't know if they have enough because offensively, Carolina has a great front mind. And I think my concern is with Carolina's coaching. It's still a little rigid, and you got to let the talent that you have. You got to let them free a little bit within the structure of the offense. So I don't think it's a player skill thing. I think it's coach to player. As far as expectation of program. So I feel that she loosens up a little bit and adjusts to the talent that Kara has. I think you can see that significant jump, but I'm not sure if Kara's ready to do that. And then again, you and I feel I think similar about Kara. We're not quite sold on whether she can coach him over that to the mountaintop. Let's be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if
So yeah, I don't know. And that's a great point. So and y'all tell me in the chat too. Y'all tell us in the chat, how important is it for Kara Lawson to finally produce a WNBA draft pick for Duke's reputation? Like, get somebody in the draft.
Well, I mean, Fournier should be that one. I like Fournier.
Okay,
My
so
thing is though,
she ain't got nobody going to the draft till 28.
Yeah, I think Fournier should be that
Oh
one. Yeah,
man.
I like
Oh
Fournier.
man.
That's the only one I see right now that's gonna stick. I'll be honest. It's just because what Fournier
Nobody.
does,
Okay.
you
I mean, I
can't
hear you.
teach. You can't teach
So,
what Fournier
so,
does. You
so
can't
you
teach it.
believe that she can realistically grow into that All American scorer role this season? She gonna be out. You gonna be calling her name as a scorer? Are
I
you?
need to be if Kara is coaching, then Toby need to be a scorer. I need to be
There we
calling her
go.
name. I need
There
to
we
be
go,
calling
Mocha
her name.
Latte. If Toby don't hit that portal,
Right.
doom,
That
doom,
part
doom,
too.
doom, doom. Hey, the portal. Yeah, the portal.
You said the portal.
Yeah.
Yep,
So do
the
you think? So
portal.
do you think that Duke's depth alone can carry them into March, or do they need to go to closer?
They need to close. They don't have enough. I don't see them with enough offensive depth. Even with that, I don't. That's the concern. I think they're gonna run into the same crossroads they ran into last season. It wasn't
Hey,
about the defense. They didn't have enough offensive production, and it was hard to come up. They didn't have a big clutch shooter. They didn't. They didn't have a big time shooter when they needed a basket to get them going again. You didn't see that. They struggled to run
hey man.
something. I'm just once you got into they got once they got into the what the meat and
Well, that's
potatoes
because so
of the
Jaden Donovan is a defensive specialist, but ain't Ashlyn Jackson supposed to be that lad to get these names up here? Because I don't know him like
Ashlyn
that.
Jackson. I love it. I love Ashlyn Jackson. I love Ashlyn Jackson. Ashlyn Jackson's game. I do.
Yeah, I was about to
Again,
say,
yeah, I do. I still don't
but
think they have enough peer shooting. I'm going to stick with it until something changes my mind. I don't think Duke has enough peer shooting. If that makes it enough peer shooters, they just don't. They don't have it. They don't got the
I
it.
think that
Tati, they don't got the it.
I think that they feel the loss of O'Connell down the
Definitely,
line, down
definitely.
as they get into ACC play. Her quickness, her
Yes.
athleticism. I just think
Yeah.
how many points I said she just had for them. 21 points.
I think you're
They
spot
may
on with that.
they may miss her. Lawson had Fournier on the bench and a few times last year when she should have been in the game. You think that was just bringing a freshman along, or what do you think? Because here's the thing about Toby Fournier that was surprising to me because everybody kept saying, "I think she can dunk. I think she can dunk. I think she can dunk," and she can't dunk, but she can hoop. She got a
Yeah,
game.
she a hooper. Yeah.
She ain't just no dunker. Like let her play. But I don't know. It ain't my team, so I didn't get too worried about it. Uh, let's look at Notre Dame. Can Hannah Hidalgo carry this team solo without Citron,
No.
Westbeld, and Miles? Oh God, Lee, man, let me get the question out, bud.
I was going to add to
I
my
could
notes.
tell. I
I
could
was going
tell
to
that you
add to
wasn't
my
here on
notes.
Friday. I could tell you wasn't here. You like, no, you ready? You like, bam, bam. You ready to go? Okay, give me your room. Talk to me about it. Why not? And I see Mocha Latte. You said nope too. Y'all tell me why not.
Well, so I feel that she can carry them in spurts. But the thing is, I don't see a post that's going to open up the driving lanes and the shooting lanes for Hannah. I don't. And there's a lot of tape on Hannah. I think teams are going to get wiser and smarter, just ACC and law, on how to guard Hannah. And then
And,
there's really
well,
I don't see a post. A post like, ooh, we got to go guard the, what I mean? I don't see a post presence where teams are like, ooh, we got to hone in on it. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see nobody shaking in their kicks, to say, ooh, we got to do something about this post at Notre Dame. I don't see anybody doing that. And so when you don't have that, it's easy to suffocate the perimeter. It's easy to take off perimeter
so
play
my
to,
question
to
becomes: what team has a real post in the ACC?
I, is not a real post, but I think um
Meaning,
I see
can they get
Louisville.
can
I
they
see
can they
Louisville
steal it?
physical. I think Louisville is going to be
Louisville
surprising.
physical, but they're gonna be they don't have a lot of size either. So you got Prosper, a 6'3" guard. You got Bella, a 6'3" forward. You got she a senior with sophomore eligibility. You got
See, you like.
Malaya Coles, she 6'3". I mean, it threw me off. I never seen nothing like that. And then that's about it. Everything else is like 5'8", 5'8", 5'6",
Yeah.
5'6", 5'11", 5'10", 5'8". Oh, I'm sorry. Sanchez is 6'4", and then Leah Macy
Okay.
is 6'2". So, uh, you know, somebody is missing on this list though, ain't they? Well, Ayana Moore. I forgot that was the only player that they brought in, and she was a guard. I don't think they brought in any size. Stanford has great size. They got some great team. Stanford is going to be surprising to watch. Doesn't have a post. I'm hearing they will run a 4 guard lineup. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. But I also hear that Ivy is, she locking down some good recruits. So for Hannah's next year. But okay, they talk about Hannah having shooting struggles in tournament play. Is that a red flag for how Notre Dame can go, or what do you think?
Um, that is they better figure out how to run a different set to get it free. That I think you can get around that if you run something different.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, and that's not a knock on Ivy. That's like do something they haven't seen before to get it free. But also, hopefully by that time, somebody grows and matures a little bit in their game where they can relieve some of the pressure and they can knock down some shots.
Hmm.
That's where they find in their their spot, their go-to spots. Hopefully by that time you have 1.5 to 2 players that got their go-to spots where they can give you, something consistent in those areas, and you know where you got to put them in a position to score. So hopefully you have developed that, and that has come along. And but at the end of the game, you got to have. Here's the thing: college basketball these days, even women's college basketball. I don't. If somebody correct me, if you may feel different, I feel like you got to have more than one closer. You can't just depend on one person to close. If you're in that situation, that's not a good thing going into conference tournament play, or NCAA. You got to have at least two. I'm gonna say 2.5, two and a possible to close the game for you because you're too easy of a scout. If you, oh yeah, we know who they going to. But that's just my court view on it. I think that's just my court view.
I mean, I'm gonna leave that up to you, man. You the X's and O's guy. You the X's and O's guy. I have no idea. I don't call no plays, but I definitely get what you're saying. You gotta have options. Uh,
Yeah.
how dangerous? Talking about options, how dangerous is NC State with having Brooks paired with Triger, Samuels, and Pierre?
I love Trigger Trigger. You know what? When I say about Trigger Trigger, that you ever see the how Trigger Trigger shoots? I haven't seen that in a long time. You know what I'm talking about? Just a natural. It's just so I enjoy seeing that at the level it is, and it's going to put pressure on the teams. And I hope that Westmore has provided even a better scheme for them to move freely about the cabin. I feel they do a great job to be ready for March, but also I would love to see that talent. That's a lot of talent, and I don't feel like I get to see them do what they really can do during the season when North Carolina State play. I'm not a North Carolina State fan, but I do enjoy that combination. I do enjoy watching that combination of players that's assembled there in the North Carolina State. When good basketball is good basketball, if that makes sense. So that is a special group of young ladies that's assembled down in North Carolina State. My thing is, are they going to be allowed the room and provided the culture so they can go and be the best hoopers that they have, that they made to be, and that was not because of West, it's because that's how they showed up to the campus. No disrespect. I just call it like I see it. What you got, Auntie? Yeah, Trigger about to feast against team. Like, yeah, yeah. Side and shoot over top. Just got the poise. I'm with you, X Savage, on that. Triger is about to. I said Trigger, Triger. Triger is about to do with Triger, and the shot got better. That's the scary thing about Triger. The shot got better. Been working on the shot. So watch out, watch out. Contest.
Y'all know Streamyard always trying to stop us. Um, I was moving on to my next article. Y'all know I love a good article. So
uh,
this next article is about some sophomore stars ready to break out.
okay.
So these three women college basketball sophomore stars are set, they say, for huge 2025-2026 seasons. And I must say, for the most part, I believe that I agree with them. So three sophomores expected to explode is the word that they use this season. Sarah Strong at UConn, who already averaged 16 and 9 as a freshman, and now steps into a bigger role after winning a Natty. Michigan's Silas Swartz, who averaged 16 and 6 as a freshman, and now has a chance to lead the Wolverine team, ranked top 15. And Rolls Royce Joyce Edwards in South Carolina, who averaged 12.7 and 5 as a freshman, but showed flashes in the NCAA tournament. She's on track to follow the Gamecock greats. These three could shape the entire season. What do y'all think about those three? I love those three names. And then y'all tell me some other sophomores who could be getting ready to break out this season that they didn't mention. I'm sure we're forgetting some. There are more. But what makes Sarah Strong the perfect centerpiece for UConn now that Paige Beckers is gone, Coach?
What makes the perfect centerpiece is that already can score um, just almost about three levels. I think she got to add a little bit more more little scrump to the midi,
Mm-hmm.
and is not and Sarah Song is not shy of going and doing the un the non sensational work. Rebounding is non sensational. It's hard work. It's construction. That's construction work side of it. It's nothing glorious about sacrificing your body, going to get a rebound, boxing out, but it's a necessary thing to help put your team in a position. So I really think Sarah Strong's rebounding ability and rebounding efforts, I think has not been given the credit that it deserves, and the unselfishness of that. So it's not just the scoring, just the all around player, the defense getting better and wanting to stop players, and the poise and the leadership that Sarah's showing already, and players like this don't come all the time. They're not around. They don't show up on college campuses. This is once every 15 to 20 year players to me. I'm not a UConn fan, but you cannot deny the specialness, just the uniqueness and just the specialness just this Sarah Strong has in the game and what she's doing um,
So,
at the University of Connecticut.
so Paige Beckers is gone, right? Paige is gone this year. But
She
Sarah
may see
Williams
some doubles,
But
huh?
Sarah Williams is there now, right? And so
Right.
what I want to know is, will we see like maybe um, a change? Maybe we see like less rebounds with more assists, right? Because now because at sometimes at times last year they even ran. I think Gino ran Sarah at the five, Strong at the five. I think even
Right.
so. So she doesn't have to run the five at all this year. So I'm interested to see will Gino run her at 3, 4, a little bit of both. But how does that change her numbers and then her ability to impact? Like where should she be looking for her spots for this year with playing with a Sarah Williams versus a Paige Beckers? If that
Um, with the offense that UConn runs, I think you still will find Sarah get some scores off of baseline cuts, off of what they call UCL, screens to the basket, UCL down the down the what they call UCL cut, down the high post cut, catch and layup, things like that, and then getting kickback or reverse catch and shoot 3 point line because can shoot pretty well from the three, and then I think you'll see because Sarah's there. I think you'll see because Sarah Williams is there. I think you'll see Sarah Strong be able to score, attack the basket from the opposite side. If you pay attention, usually the drive. If you have a post player, usually the drive on offense is open on the opposite side of your post player, if that makes sense. And somebody hold me to that. Say, hey, coach, you was right, or no, that wasn't wrong. But if I know my basketball correctly, usually when you have a one-on-one to drive to the basket, it's on the opposite side of the post because a great post player is going to draw what a double team. So then that what weakens the other side of the court
okay?
and gives you and
So
give you a driving lane.
so now put throw AZ in the mix.
Yes.
And now what do we got Fudd doing? So is Fudd camping at the three? What do you see Fudd's role this year?
Uh, Now you got a triangle.
Right? Yeah.
Right. Now you got text winner triangle if you smart. That's what you do. No, I actually really would be honest with you with those three players. I know it sounds crazy, but a modified version. Um, and you put AZ Fudd in there. AZ Fudd can I think create a little bit off the bounce, be ready to catch and shoot, and because it's all in what uh, a coach Ariema likes to run. Is a lot of motion, open, spreading the floor, and getting a lot of open looks and a lot of kick out, catch and shoots, drive and kick to the shooter. And so that's what they practice. That's what they work on. So I don't think that changes. I think she's just going to get more open looks because you got more of a true post presence. So I think that gives more touches between Sarah Strong and or more shot attempts. I think towards Sarah Strong and AZ Fudd. I think that's what happens.
Okay. Um, also think Hecko might snatch that starting spot from KK too. Whew.
I don't see that. I don't see that.
Bunch of high and low with Sarah and Sarah. El Alfie should get more minutes too. Okay. I want to go back to. I want to back up to Kelsey Andrews real quick. No, I believe she's at like IMG Academy. Now you had this injury. Is it better for her to come to South Carolina early? Like we've seen some of the other players come as they sustain injuries. Is it better for her to come early and start the rehab and process through South Carolina, or would you stay at IMG Academy? Does it not matter? Thoughts there, real quick.
Well, I mean, based on the reputation and the sports medicine and the therapy that you have, obviously that's why players went early because they knew they were going to get the best of the best, and South Carolina will get their it's a business, so they're going to get the best return off of it because they're going to give them the best the treatment that they need. So I think it works out for South Carolina, it works out for the player going early because now you got to protect the
Well,
commitment that you made to each other. Not only
I also, I'm sorry, Coach, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was also
yeah,
thinking about the support that these two players could offer each other as you push back through this hard rehab, right? So now you got
right.
Kelsey Andrews and a Chloe Kitts who've been through some type of surgeries, working to get back on the court for next season. So I was just
Right.
wondering, IMG Academy, since it's to prepare you to go play D1 basketball. If you're not going to be playing D1 basketball there, should she consider maybe coming on down to campus, and if that's an option at this point in the school year? If somebody knows, let me know. I'm not sure at all. If somebody just
Right.
thought about
I mean, sometimes you can start like I don't know where they're at in their rules and regulations with that, but if there's an option, if you're asking me, I think what would be better. Um, it would better to go early and just start that, like you said, start that process. And it's not just for the physical
it.
rebound, but also to get your mental, emotional state of mind prepared for what this looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you'll have that. You'll
Absolutely.
have that. You'll get ahead of the curve on because there's a whole different mental game, right? Mental fortitude you got to have when you a gamecock, not just college basketball player, but this type of program and this demand. So you get to see the inside of that scoop before you actually get to get into practice with your teammates. And they say think it over, right? Think it over. Get to think on those
Yeah,
things. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And I'm with you, X. She definitely would have to graduate early, and sometimes these kids have enough credits to graduate anyway. You never know where they're at in their matriculation. So, just something that I was thinking about as I was like, dang, Adele, when LA went, like you said, it worked for both. It worked out well for LA and Adele Mocha Latte. So could be good. 85 Fly, what's up, fam? So let's get back to our sophomore conversation.
Okay.
Um, I think that Sarah Strong is already a National Player of the Year candidate this season. Do
For
you
sure.
agree? Okay, I
I
agree.
agree. Yeah.
Joyce Edwards had to. I don't think that she had to really fight for minutes last year. How much responsibility do you expect Joyce to carry this year?
I think Joyce is taking it on her own. I don't think it's anything placed. I think it's from just the desire and the drive. So I think it's pretty interesting relationship. Just I got to watch the exhibition game, and so again in the first half she had a few bunnies that she missed, but then you see the mental switch coming on. She's not staying in it long as she did last season. and ended up with 27 points in it. It's an exhibition game, but I'm watching the can she turn the corner faster on
Mm-hmm.
mistakes, or is she staying in Joyce's head, and Joyce's I see the progression. Joyce is moving on from that play and not
Well, yeah.
overthinking it.
I mean, she
So
talked about it. She talked about the benefit of the 3x3, right? So she did 5 on
right,
5. She did 3x3. She said 3x3. Look, I got 12 seconds. I can't think about it. You got to make a decision. It's no time to be. You got to feel it. And so I think that's
right,
what she was able to get, like the feel of the game in that 3x3. So I think that's big for her. I think that, like I said, we're going to be transitioning to what I believe is going to be Joyce Edwards' team.
right.
You know, we're going to be transitioning. We're going to see that. We're going to see this progression. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I'm excited to see what else uh, Joyce has added to the bag, and Joyce is a player that's not shy to try something that Joyce has been working on, and that's what I appreciate and respect about a player like Joyce. She's going to try it in game to get better at it because Joyce wants to use it, wants to become a better player. So that's the toughest thing to do is put something you've been working on, apply it to a game. And Joyce is one of those players that doesn't back down from that challenge.
Yeah, 85 fly. We talked about it. Ole Miss played. No, we didn't see it. They blew the team they played. I don't remember who it was. NC State beat Maryland. I give you the little rundown again real quick. So let's see. NC State 83-75 over Maryland. Arizona State beat USC by 2. Richmond beat Virginia Tech. Louisville, and I see you talking about Taj Roberts. I hope she has a breakout season. She's one of my favorite sophomores out there.
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
and
for
Michaela
sure.
Blake's. Louisville beat Belmont. Texas Tech beat Texas A&M. Auburn beat Southern Miss. Minnesota beat Northern Iowa. Temple beat Penn State. That's all I got right now. Oh, and UCLA lost today. UCLA lost today too. UCLA lost to TCU. I think that's all I got right now.
Well, it doesn't count on UCL record. I know Corey Close was
So
hot.
that was what we had. But I think that Joyce is ready to kind of step into the progression to the legacy of like a Boston, a Cardoso, a Wilson, a Fagan. In those bigs. Yeah, UCLA lost. Not frauds. Wait, X Savage.
It's exhibition.
Goodness.
It's exhibition game. Exhibition
X,
game. Wait.
X Savage saying, I don't care. I hear you, X Savage. I see you. Oh, and then we got Vandy tomorrow on ESPN U at 6:30. So we get to see Michaela Blake's UConn played today.
Yes.
They blew the doors off of, I don't even remember the team they played. That was on UConn Plus.
Oh, okay.
So exhibition games and games are starting to come on TV.
Yeah.
This time next week we'll be doing probably pick'ems. I think we'll be doing a pick'ems this
Yeah.
time next week.
November 3rd, the season start officially, right? November 3rd.
Yeah, November 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So we,
UCLA and USC both lost today. Corey and Coach G. TCU, I call them AKA Amazon team. They got a front court of like 4, 6, 7 girls. I mean, listen, yeah, they do. Got to get the ball to them though. So
right, right,
gonna be
right.
fun to watch. That's Silas Swords. Man, Silas Swords put up some big numbers as a freshman. What's her ceiling this year at Michigan?
Um, I enjoy Sword's game. Um, I think it was that last season didn't have enough around her to show what else she could do offensively. And she had to, had to put a lot on defense, which is fine. You should be a two-way player. But I think it's a little bit more talent where it's not as much pressure. And I feel Swartz can be able to kind of uh, get in her offensive bag a little bit and show us what can be done there. I'm looking for her. I'm looking for Swartz to show us that you can take that team to the next level. Are you good as you should be? If that makes
What's the
sense.
next
So
level? Big Ten championship?
yes, yes. Let's
Okay.
start there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you get them over the hurdle? Can you get into that semifinal? Final? Yeah, you got to get there now.
So you think
Um,
if she get in her bag, they can be dangerous in the Big Ten?
I really do feel so. I do. I think if she get in the bag, she's one of those players that is what I call as a subtle contagiousness.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? It's infectious. It's
Oh yeah,
contagious how she plays. It's contagious. It's it gets to the other teammates. If you watch, it's a ripple effect when she gets on a heater. And so if she can do that consistently, I think that just make that you got to watch out for for Wolverine, Lady
okay.
Wolverines.
Real quick too, put threes in the chat if you are watching that Vandy preseason game tomorrow night at 6:30.
Yeah.
Threes in the
So
chat. Threes in the chat if you watching that game. And I agree. Olivia Olsen just as good, but in different ways. They are a dangerous duo. But I just got to see. And I don't remember. I thought somebody transferred into Michigan that was gonna make them like where they had like a core three or a big three now. Am I tripping? Did
they
somebody
had a
trans?
transfer.
I thought somebody came into Michigan to be able to help
I
them this
I
year.
thought so too, but don't hold me to it. I thought that was
Okay, so they got Olsen, they got Macy Brown, Miller Holloway, Daniels, Fields, Swords.
now I got Holloways in my family.
Oh, maybe it's Kendall Dudley.
That's Dudley.
Maybe that. Maybe I don't know why that name sounds familiar. Maybe it was her. Um, they got some bigs, and they got yep. She was a freshman from UCLA, Kendall Dudley. Thank you.
Okay, all
So
right, that's what. Yep. Okay.
they got Ayana Dunbar. She's 6'2". Tayala. I don't want to mess up her last name. Del Fosse, maybe 6'3". Mackenzie Mathurin, 5'10". Sierra Byer, 6'2". Kendall Dudley, 6'2". Ailey Van Timmeren, 6'2". They can go 6'2" across the board. Alyssa Crockett, 6'2". Ashley Soflakanik, I have no idea. I'm sorry I messed up your name. 6'3". Silas Horror, 6 foot. Jessica Fields, 6'1". Brooke
Did
Daniels, 5'7".
did you say soft mechanic? It sounds like he's a mechanic.
Sofocanic,
Oh,
I
soft
think.
mechanic.
Mila
Uh,
Holloway, 5'10". Macy Brown, 6 foot. Olivia Olsen, 6'1". They can go
okay.
6 foot and up across the board. Okay, Michelle, you the only one watching the Vandy game? Nobody else watching that Vandy game? Okay. Well, geez. Oh,
That's tough,
gotta
man.
check out, gotta check out these exits.
I think people gonna miss a treat with that Vandy game.
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm
don't know.
serious.
I'm watching for no. I'm going. I'm tuning in to see No Breaks Blakes. I'm tuning in to see No Breaks Blakes. But we'll have to talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I guess when we get back, you'll have something.
Well,
It's
yeah,
Kendall
well, yeah,
Dudley. Watch
so
her
he
play
has
with like scorers. I don't think we'll have pickums, but you might have scorers. It's on
yeah,
ESPNU. It's on
yeah, yeah,
it's on ESPNU at 6:30.
yeah.
Watch her play.
So
Yes, it will. I wanted her to be a Gamecock, but she chose UCLA. Yeah, Kendall Dudley, not bad, not bad. Like yeah,
I think we should have at least score reverse from that if it's on TV.
it's on TV. You might got to write it down like old school.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Old
They may not put
school.
that
Oh,
up on.
okay.
They may not put it up on their website. I don't know. You can't never
Okay.
tell. But
Okay.
let's talk. Okay, so let's y'all tell me in your honest opinion. Uh, Sarah Strong, Joyce Edwards, Silas Swords. Which of those sophomores do you trust the most to lead their team deep into March?
Well, I'm gonna go by one Sarah, two Joyce, and three. One Sarah because he's been there, done that. I'm just giving respect to that accomplishment from last year, right? And then one B or number two right under that is Joyce Edwards.
I see
Been
you
there.
try to be. I see you try to be politically correct so you don't get through off the panel and everything. I see. Now go ahead, keep going, keep going, coach, keep going.
And then of course I'm gonna go Joyce because Joyce been here in championship situation and did not come on the successful side, so she knows how to get there. Now it's sealing, getting the victory, sealing the deal. How do sign, put my name on the dotted line for the championship? And then Swords, I think I think he's got a lot of work to do to know how to make that work. And you start by getting a taste of that conference championship, and that gives you assimilation how you work through a March Madness situation. But first, can you champion, right? Can you get through the maze or the gauntlet, right? I said maze because of blue maze, right? Of your conference champion, right? Shit. That's where it has to start with Swords' particular situation. But the first two, they already been there and against each other. And so, one was successful, one was not. And so one wants to be, signed the contract of success this season, and the other one's trying to repeat it. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, that's pretty simple to me.
What up, though, MJ? So here we go. um, I can agree with you, but probably for different reasons. I mean, Sarah Strong for
Uh,
sure. Oh, what you working? Working? I don't know what you building. What you doing, MJ? I don't know. Uh,
Bob, MJ Builder, Bob the Builder.
Sarah Strong for sure because Sarah, like you said, been to the mountaintop, got it done. A big part of why
Right,
they got it done. Um, it doesn't mean that I trust Joyce less, and
right,
the reason that I say that is because not only has Joyce been there, right, and and
right,
and, and unsuccessful. I'm sure that she's played it over in her mind enough times to know how to make it successful the next time. But I also give a lot of respect to Joyce as a leader because the fact that she was the hey, look at me. I'm the captain now of Team USA this year, right? Youngest player on the team and the captain of the team, right? So
right.
a lot of big respect for Joyce as a leader. Um, I don't think that Joyce will be asked to lead this year. She'll still be being shaped into being that leader. So I don't think that she'll be asked to be the leader, but I definitely think that she could lead us. Silas Swords, I just don't know enough about her. Um, I can't say that I don't trust her as a leader to lead them deep in the March because she'll take Canada as far as they'll go.
Right.
Right. So like it was time for Team Canada. She was out there putting in work. So I think that all three of them have a great opportunity to be able to lead their teams. Um, but I think, like you said, most people will say Sarah first. Yeah, Joyce was mad as fuck in the post game pressure. I think she ain't stopped being mad since then. Yeah, she gonna be stepping this season. I like Schwartz's game a lot. I just don't.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
can't say
sure.
enough about. I didn't watch her enough to be like, oh, what kind of leader she was. And I did look at Michigan more like a duo. So I didn't watch her leadership. So since the question
Well,
was about leader, I
I
can't
would
really
say
speak
I
to
would step out there and say this about sports. Her leadership is more about how she plays. That's how she pushes her team. There's some leaders like that, and
Yeah, I just
people
don't
go
know if
back
she
to
was
watch.
vocal or not. I didn't
No,
pay
no,
attention to
no.
that.
It's her play that's leadership. There's some players that I'm gonna show you. I'm not all that talking stuff. So I'm gonna show and encourage you by the play, and that's what I observed from my court view with Swords. Unless she matured and wants to get vocal, once you want to win bad enough, you start talking to everybody. I'm be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
If you want,
Oh,
if you
absolutely.
want to,
You get to talking to the coach too, right? Like, hey,
right?
tighten up.
Yeah.
But I do think that we are talking about three of the future faces of women's college basketball and beyond, right?
Yeah,
College
for sure.
basketball, global faces of college basketball. I think we're already thinking about what they're going to be at the next level, where they can fit
Right.
at the next level, how they're going to fit, what they're going to look like. I'm excited to see her play. Swords is going to be fun to watch. They're all going to be fun to watch. I'm
Yeah.
excited for college basketball. Now, the only thing about Sada Swords is that she plays in the Big Ten, and Big
And
Ten
that's
basketball is
boring to
just
watch.
it's like watching paint dry sometimes.
Yeah, that's
Sheesh.
Big Ten is BBB, boring basketball.
It's like my goodness, I'm gonna tune in the fourth quarter.
Right.
But it depends. It depends on which game. Some games, some matchups are really really fun to watch. The Michigan USC matchup was pretty fun. Uh, but again,
So,
that was one that it took a minute for it to turn into a basketball game. It take a minute. Yeah, some teams it's only fun to watch in March. That's fair too. That's fair too. But let's talk about a team that we don't talk about a lot and a person that I don't think that we've ever really like showcased
okay.
um as a conversation. But we started
Okay.
talking about it the other day and I thought why not continue? Um and I want to say me and Rob the Man Media started talking about her. Jada Williams.
Ah, wow. Okay.
So read an article about her. She's bringing 1 million plus followers along with her to Iowa State.
Woo.
Um coming out of Arizona to Iowa State. She's gonna take over at point guard. She's an influencer. She's one of the most marketable players in college sports. I don't know if people know that, right? She's, NIL has been big for her. She's making her, 6 figures. She bought a house. Uh, and now she's running on the team with Audie Crooks and Addie Brown. We're not talking about that. We said a little bit about Baylor, but can she balance her influence with impact and have them win the Big 12? Can that Big Three win the Big 12?
They still don't have enough foot speed defensively overall on the perimeter. And I'm not even referring to Audie Crooks. I'm referring to their Jada just added some
Mm-hmm.
speed and agility to the perimeter, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where it does, like, their challenges did not all fall on Crooks. It fell on what some of the guards were limited in their game. I'm just going to be
How
honest.
does her style of play mesh with that Audie and Addie front court?
Well, what it's going to do is going to open up Addie to do what Addie do. So that's why you take a Jada, because now Jada relieves the pressure from an Addie. Really, if you coach it smart, that's what happens. And it's and so and it spreads. And what it does is you have an Addy and a Jada. It spreads the court. It spreads the defense. It spreads the court out a little bit more. That
Mm-hmm.
basically last year you already knew where bulk of the was, bulk of who was starting the offense, right? Right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like, so it was pretty easy scout. Now you got the ball
Well,
spread out a little bit.
I think that Addie Brown had maybe a sophomore slump, or I don't know. I, Emily
It's
Ryan was there too last
it's
year. Emily,
nobody else there to help slump. That's what I'm gonna call it.
not Audie, because it's Audie Crooks and then there's Addie Brown. They both
Right,
came in as phenomenal freshmen, and I
right,
really like Addie Brown.
right,
I felt like Emily Ryan, who was their point guard last year. I think she's like a 5-year senior. Like
right.
I just didn't feel like
She couldn't do
um
it. It was
I
limited. To
didn't feel
me, it
like
was
she get
limited.
yeah, maybe that was it. I just didn't feel like it didn't mesh well. It didn't work together right. I don't know, something looked off. And so with Jada coming in and replacing Emily, first of all, do you think Jada can replace Emily Ryan's leadership first? Can she replace that leadership on this team? And
I,
then talk about what you think she can do on the court.
I think Jada has her own way of leading. As long as you're not trying to define how she would, then let Jada lead. So, my thing is, I hope it's not like a cultural clash or anything. You know, in the Iowa
What
State.
you trying to say?
I
Ain't no West Side in Iowa State. What city Iowa State in? Every city got a
was,
West Side, don't it? You get you, West Side, the best side, got some, good. Get some chicken, get you something to eat. Chicken. And get your hair done. Oh, hey, 85 Fly, thank you for that. We watched that together in the mansion. Thank you, fam. Thank you. We did see that. We did see that. I'm aware. Thank you, fam. You said what city they in? They ain't got no West Side in their city. Why you acting like that? Man, I'm for real, man. What? Come on, I know you know what city Iowa State in, man. What city they in?
Iowa is in Ames. Where's Iowa State? I can't. I've only been to
No, no, no.
Iowa.
Oh, wait. No, because Jada bought a house in Ames. It say that. That's where it say she bought a house. So maybe they in Ames or Des Moines.
Okay.
I don't know. Listen, here's the thing.
Des
It
Moines.
ain't no
Did
West
she?
Side. Ain't no West Side in their city. All right. You know what I'm talking about. You know
Right,
what I'm talking
right.
about.
Ain't no Chinese food. No Chinese food. Check cash. So here my thing is, I feel that Jada has the ability to be in leadership. I just hope somebody's not trying to force Jada to be as leadership the way they want. Just how Jada is. I think that's
Okay.
there. So
I
naturally, I
remember
think it's
Iowa
there.
now. I remember
Uh-huh.
Iowa State now. How long Iowa State coach been there?
Too daggone long. Remember, we talking about he
Yeah,
need to
see,
go.
yeah, see, now I remember. I remember. So how much is it that there it's just time for a change at the top for
that
Iowa State to be able to move?
that's where we're at. That's where we're at. The- That's where we're at. I don't know why he won't let go. I don't know what that is going on with that.
You say Jada a foul magnet? Dang, MJ. I don't know. Maybe that's something they worked on. I don't know. I'm interested to see them on
so
the floor.
so
Uh,
yeah,
so so
that's
I
what we
guess
got to go back to.
y'all telling me y'all don't think that they have the pieces to actually win the Big 12 this year. They can't beat a TCU or Baylor out in the Big 12. Y'all don't think so?
I mean, I think the stars got a line right. There's got to be the lowest turnovers ever in their career. They still don't. Yeah, they still don't. I don't think they still have enough in the rotation roster depth.
I
I don't,
know
I don't,
that they're still. I know that Audie Crooks had a 40-point game in the tournament. I need
right.
her. I need Audie Crooks to be that Audie Crooks. That Audie Crooks with the Jada that being Jada and Addie being the Addie that she was in her first year. To me, can make some noise. Did Jada know she has got 2 more years in college? She ain't planting no roots in no damn Iowa. What? I ain't got time. I'm not doing this with y'all. Maybe it's gonna be an Airbnb. You ever think about that? Maybe it's just an
right.
investment. Maybe she
Right.
written it out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do Jada like that. Don't you do
Maybe,
Jada like that. 85 fly. Uh.
maybe she got family out there. She had to go be with her peoples. Now, I don't know. I don't know.
So how how important is it for Williams to prove she didn't fall off after Arizona?
Well, I think she's got to be a contributor to getting them to a Big 12 championship
I
game.
agree. I don't think that should be her focus. Like you got to come in and be like, "This is what we doing,"
Right.
and then let people speak about your game and your abilities and your skill set from there. Nah, that's the YouTube side of her family, mama doing that shit. Yeah,
Your mama doing that. Yep, yep.
yeah,
Okay,
duh. Okay,
good.
85 fly, so I ain't buying it.
That, that's mama. That's mom. You right. That's mama doing that.
Malik, but Malik, just because he got the most wins in school history, what have you done for me lately?
Ain't not, Finley is not. It's Finley. Finley is not getting it done.
My
It, he,
goodness.
he is the coach that time has forgotten. Okay.
Okay, I got one more. I got one more article to talk about before we get ready to get out of here.
Okay.
Y'all know I love me a good article.
Like,
Oh, I thought you said they heard YouTube. Bro, you
no.
are
Why?
so funny. You know I'm a
Why
YouTuber,
take?
so I
Yeah.
got you now. I think YouTube first. I'm with you now, fam. My bad. You are hilarious. My bad.
That's her mama and them side of the family. So that's
I'm with you. I'm with you now. I thought she was trying. I thought she was trying to get her followers up. Look, let's that's what's on my brain. You can tell what's on my brain. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
speaking of, hit the like
Show
and the
me my
share. They
money.
both right there. The like and the
Show me
share,
my
they both
money.
right there. 5 of y'all share this out and put share it in the chat for me. Let me know y'all shared it out. Hit the
Show
like
me
and the
my
share. They
money.
both right there.
Show me my money. No.
I saw another. I found me another list of transfer portal impact players.
Okay. Okay.
This list here was different because it said that the most impactful transfer portal player this season will be Olivia Miles. So I want to know what y'all thought about that. Is that the biggest transfer portal impact player? How what kind of impact will she have on TCU? And
I,
does she make them a Final Four contender? Like how much are y'all believing in TCU and Olivia Miles? I don't know. Malik, don't throw tomatoes at me. That's what they said. Let me tell you who said it.
I
Mitchell
think she's the
Northman.
most. I think she's the most popular player that they want to be successful out of the or well known player out of the portal. And yes, Olivia Miles has an offensive knack, has an offensive skill and ability, but I'm not sold by you going to the Big 12 and it being this big. Like, I'm not sold on that. Um,
Ex Savage
so yeah,
sending them home in the Sweet 16. MJ loving them throwing tomatoes. This rude. This
yes,
is rude.
I'm
Kid
not
Highlight, what's
sold
good?
on it.
And he ain't sold. I'm just telling y'all what the people said. Now listen, she gonna run Mark Campbell's offense. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the list in order. Okay, here we go. They said Olivia Miles. She left Notre Dame, TCU. Gonna run Mark Campbell's offense. Second up, Tania Latson joined South Carolina. reuniting with Raven in the backcourt. Third, Gianna Neekins bringing elite shooting to UCLA. Fourth, Cody McMahon adds power to Ole Miss. And five, Laura Ziegler
Zyga. So
strengthens Louisville. Beyond that, names like Malaysia Fawali, Medina Okote to South Carolina and others could shift the balance of the season, is what they said. Yeah, Neepkins. They said Nick. I said that's why I said Neepkins. I seen that article. I seen that article too that said Lay was most impactful player, but I didn't. We'd been here all night if I started with five. Came with that article, so I didn't.
yeah, that was an
I didn't
interesting
want to start.
LSU.
I didn't want to start
And
there. I didn't want
yeah,
to start there.
I'm a,
So
I'm a Chris I'm a Chris Brown that I don't want to go there. Like that.
how much pressure is on Tanaya Latson to score immediately for South Carolina?
I don't. I got confidence in. Uh, I got confidence in what Big Drip is doing. I don't think she feels bad. I think she feels comfortable with what he's doing and on a got her on a progression. Usually, a good program like that had players on a progression, and the players bought in, and you come along, and and whatever understanding that the coach may have, if that's what I'm looking at. We don't even know what the agreement is, and I don't think Coach Staley. I think it's going to be some green lights in some area for Lassen because that's just the type of player that you have, and so you don't, you want to again, you want to do that to
The
keep them
greenest
engaged.
light. She got the
Right,
greenest light.
right.
She got the greenest light, man. Like she has the greenest light. What like?
Right. So
There's no pressure.
yeah,
She was the number one scorer in America last year. Ain't no pressure on her to score. She not
no,
worried about scoring. That girl ain't out there worrying about. Listen, did she have some nerves running out for the exhibition? Yes, saw it. It was cute. Raven cheered her on. Man, you played in CLA, and people have to understand. And we talked about this a little bit on Saturday morning. If y'all miss Baseline Brunch, don't miss the next one. It's a great conversation on Saturday
it is.
mornings.
It is.
But uh, she had some nerves, but it wasn't. It was. I'm on a new team. I'm back with Raven. I'm playing for the Gamecocks. We know what that standard is. I'm in CLA. It's fam's in the building, and then on top of all of that, Ace is in the building. Alicia's in the building. Tahina's in the
Wow.
building.
Wow.
Wow, she ain't a Gamecock. We wouldn't.
No,
That
but I'm
didn't.
just saying, a
That didn't have
professional
a lot of. That
basketball
didn't
player.
have a lot of pressure for her to perform under, with her Gamecock jersey on. Like, yeah, it was another WNBA player in the building, Ryan Howard. And I don't know who else, I don't know who else, may have been in the building or in town. So it's just a
Right.
lot for that first game. Early as hell. Yeah, don't do that, MJ. Stop staying up so late. Stop staying up so late. And if you miss it, rewatch and please leave a comment. Hype the video. I mean, the conversation this week went almost 4
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
We almost
Definitely.
it was
Yeah.
brunch. I was looking around trying to figure out what to serve the ladies for dinner. It was like, okay, I gotta
Right.
get y'all out
I
there.
was driving. I was driving most of the time, running errands most of the time that I was on. That was the most interesting day. I don't. So it was good. I got it. I got to say that. I just got to chime in. Baseline brunch is the most just uh good vibes and women of basketball,
Listen,
professional women telling it like it is. You can't
CC,
miss it.
the CC show is your bedtime hoop story. Baseline brunch is your Saturday hangout with your favorite homegirls. Uh, Sex Talk's best with MJ Lover. I mean, that's just that's Ghostface picking. It don't get better than that. You got
Right.
hot takes. You got hot takes with Mr. Shake My Hand. Hot takes in the building. Now what the sounding off better than anybody else on YouTube. Poly Sports Tea Time, man. We serving the hottest tea. I'm just telling y'all. Breakdown Beyond the Arc. Ain't nobody breaking it down like us. Y'all know y'all had a good time on Breakdown last week. Don't do that. So I mean, this is the place to be. If you ain't hit the subscribe yet, what you waiting on?
Benji, baby. We are excited for you and your academic endeavors. Go get that paper. Benji getting papers.
Ah
Gonna,
man,
we
Benji be
gonna
on the
be
road.
great.
Benji be keeping it going, man. Listen, just shout out to all of the supporters and the fam pulling up. man. Oh, listen, hey, folks, for real. Sets Talk Sports Meetup. Gotta get the final list in. Let's get the payments in. I know y'all have reached out. I got invoices going out this evening. I shouldn't say this evening, this morning now, but let's. I need to get a final count. I need to get a final count. So I know some of y'all have reached out. I want to try to close this thing off by the 3rd. So really, let's start getting those payments in. But looking forward to hanging out with everybody on February the 8th for the Tennessee game. So let's get those in. But back to the conversation at hand. Now that we got that, I felt like those was like church announcements. Now that we got
Good morning, church.
good
Good
morning, good
morning.
morning, good morning.
We got the Phantom May Bake Off, annual Bake Off, right?
You know what I'm saying? All praises. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to the sick and shut in list in a minute. You know how I go. Y'all know how I go. Y'all been before. Y'all been before. Don't act like that. Okay, but
Sister,
back.
Sister Jean, don't bring that chicken plate again that you bring. Don't
Well,
we don't need
don't.
that.
We going to second Sunday singing. The van is leaving after right after right after.
Right.
We don't have time for y'all to be going to the store and all of that carrying on. Just right out to the van so we can go on the road. Okay, straight up,
Have your
straight
money
up.
in for the bus trip. You know what
Okay. Next Sunday, we're gonna be serving. We're gonna be selling plates on third Sunday.
I
At the church before third Sunday singing.
mean?
Listen, okay, so let's get it for real. Uh,
All
does
right, I'm back.
Latson
I'm back.
is Latson's pairing with Raven Johnson? Because I'm biased, so I'm gonna ask y'all: is that the scariest backcourt in the country?
No,
Raven and
it's
Sanaya?
scary. I think the thing when I say it's scary, I think it encourages Raven offensive side having a lats in there. Just hold me to those words. I think it pushes it. Ravens offensive prowess. Raven people don't realize in high school Raven had an offensive prowess. It just came to college and was asked to do something different and run the team a different way. So people forget that Raven had an offensive bag. It's just when you get to college, it's a different level than high school. You're asked to do something according to a certain skill set or special skill set that Raven had, and that's what South Carolina had to lean into for South Carolina to be successful. And so now here we are another year where I think you'll see some more uh, offensive skill set from Raven because you got somebody you comfortable you did it with, and I'm gonna hold to that. But yeah, you got to go back and see the receipts from high school. Like Raven before injury, Raven had an offensive bag, so I don't know why people getting it twisted. So that's my story, and I seen it. I seen it before then. So
Since the 85 fly, we not doubling up the furl. We not doubling up the furl. We not
right,
doing that. We got
just
take home
like
plates now. We ain't got no furl.
no for
We ain't doubling up no furl. We got we can't
no
we can't
for
we can't take them type of requests right now. We can't double no furl.
we doing cornbread, no hush puppies. Okay.
Just one cornbread, no furl. Okay. Either you want your plate or you don't.
Yeah.
Nobody double up no furl. Hey man.
And don't ask for no chitlins this year
Yeah,
either.
you know
Don't
what I'm
ask for no
saying? Yeah,
chitlins.
now you want it's too much. It's too much now. We
Too
got we
much
got a
more.
little we got a little wax paper to keep your cornbread off the greens. That's about good as we gonna do. Got
Right,
a little
right.
wax paper, keep that cornbread off the greens so it don't get the juice on it. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
That's
it.
all. That's all we got. Um, listen, can Neepkins? Let's talk Neepkins real quick. Can Neepkins shooting be the missing piece for UCLA's title push?
No, no, no.
I
I
got
don't.
excuse me. Y'all know I'm silly. Yeah, man, you
No,
said no. Okay.
no. I think it helps them be more effective offensively, but I don't see it as the push to get them into championship contention. No, they have some other areas they have to answer some questions to, and it's not just scoring. It's uh, you know how do you use Lauren Betts this season? Did Lauren Betts get better? that's my question. I'm not totally convinced of that the whole time she's there. Did she get better? And then what is the status of Sienna Betts? How do you use that? How does that look for the tandem? And I think here's the thing. Even though Janiyah Barker had to leave, I believe you're going to feel that pain. You're going to regret that she was forced out the way Barker was forced out the door because that's just
But
a
that's not the
tactical.
only player they lost either. They lost Anasalu. Anasalu.
Right, Anasalu. Yeah, so those are
I'm
some
not saying her
just
name
some
right. Anasalu. I think that's how you say
um so you saying that, yeah, they have some voice. So those are there's a lot of questions they have to answer, like you said, based off of transfer portal and things and the talent and the skill set that they brought to the team. So I don't
Yeah,
I see
but
it
here's
I
the
don't, I
thing.
don't see them good as last season. I don't see the team good as last season. And
Here's
I
the
know
thing,
that's
though.
big words. Huh.
I don't think that Gianna Nika's shooting is it the missing piece for UCLA's title push because Gianna Nikis isn't a shooter because Gianna Nikis is a shooter. Okay, their missing piece ain't a shooter. Their missing piece ain't a shooter. That's the problem. So
Right,
it's not. I'm saying that she's not the missing piece, not because of her. It's because of
right,
who UCLA is. Gianna Nikis
right.
is a shooter. Uh, they got juices for the kids and sodas. No. Pastor say we can't hand out them juices because y'all throw the little straw papers all down all over the floor. Ain't no juices. Ain't no juices. We doing plates only. We
And
got dinners only.
we just shampooed the carpet.
Mm, 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 mm. Pastor say y'all leave them high seat boxes all through the sanctuary, everything. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Say she want a red soda.
Hey,
It's not even a
hey,
flavor. He want a red
mm,
soda.
mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Them kids
Oh
spilled
man,
it. Them kids spilled them high C juices all in hymn books and everything.
the him
Mm-mm.
books. Look, he got
It
crayon
ain't no.
markers.
Y'all don't be watching y'all kids when we be eating and everything. No drink.
Hey, he'll go to the water fountain.
Mm-mm. Matter of fact, we packing the plates up to go. Just pick them up on your way out. Just pick them up, carry them on home. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, everybody just stay standing at the end. Pastor gonna bless the food.
It says stay
Pastor gonna,
standing.
Pastor gonna bless the food, and then we gonna get out of here now. Okay. And listen, we ain't got it. Ain't no extra plates. It ain't no extra plates. If you didn't get your order in, by Wednesday night Bible study, ain't no plate for you. Mm-mm.
Oh man, he
Ain't
said,
no extras. Ain't no extras or nothing.
we going about what's on the list and Sister Mama
Mm-mm.
Jane's notebook.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
But
Sister, Sister Shirley got it written down over there on the book. Sister Shirley,
right.
you got the receipt book, Sister Shirley. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't get it in by Wednesday night Bible study, ain't no plate for you here.
Oh, man.
Mm-mm. 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 But y'all get to carrying it on and stuff too much. Carrying it on and all of that. No.
Oh
Mm-mm.
man. Uh,
Y'all silly. Y'all silly, man.
look, we ain't arguing. Look, we ain't arguing with y'all
Mhm.
on them plate.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's
oh.
over in the kitchen. It's over there in the kitchen.
Oh my goodness, man. Back down memory lane with that one. That was
Yeah,
that.
I tell you. Stay
I,
standing. And I say, stay standing at the end. Pastor gonna bless the food on the way out. Okay.
right. Hey, look, my pastor got two plates.
Don't. Just worry about what you ordered. Just worry about what you ordered. Sister Shirley, you got that paperwork? Okay. All right now.
Oh man, mom, I'm
Hey,
laughing so hard.
Y'all come on too. Come on too and get y'all plates now because we want to get out of here too. Y'all be carrying it on and hanging out in the sanctuary. Come get your plate and then hang out, okay? Because we want to close the kitchen down, okay? Hey, y'all come on now. Come on. You
Oh,
don't want to have to come back in here and make no announcements. Okay, come on.
yeah, I need to take that praise and worship out to the parking lot. You know
Yeah,
what
you don't have to come back here and make no announcements. Okay.
I mean? No,
Uh,
announcements.
yeah. We ain't come back here and make no announcements now. Come on.
Announcements. It's announcement.
Yeah, you know.
Uh, make no
Y'all silly. Y'all silly, man. Look, back to basketball. Back to basketball.
All right, back to basketball. Basketball announcements. Basketball announcements.
Ain't no dessert. Ain't no dessert. Ain't no dessert.
Right.
It
They
ain't
know
no dessert.
dessert.
Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
We tried to do that. Ain't Mm-mm. We making healthy choices now. People got that sugar and everything. Ain't no desserts around. Mm-mm.
Oh. Oh.
We healthy choices.
Oh.
Healthy choices. People got that sugar. We ain't.
That sugar. Oh. Hey, anybody got no time for that?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh
Mm-mm.
my goodness.
Y'all remember Sister
Oh.
Barbara had got sick on the church van the other week. Y'all don't remember y'all insulin and everything? No.
She got sick on the van. Oh.
Y'all don't remember y'all medicine and everything.
Right. Yep.
Nope, no napkins, not even no paper towels. We just got them brown ones out the bathroom. Grab
Yep.
you a few, stacked
Yep.
up. You hear me?
They got the rips in them, right? Just rips. Oh,
Yeah,
oh damn.
yeah.
Oh damn.
Pastor say we got to get healthy around here. Okay.
Yeah. Since the hotel got sick on the van. Oh, my stomach. Oh, my
We had to
goodness.
pull over and wait for her daughter to bring her insulin, and we missed second Sunday singing. We can't be doing all that now. Deacon Jackson got the gout. No more fried chicken. Yeah, y'all know healthy choices. It's grilled chicken. It's
Oh,
grilled chicken. Okay, grilled chicken. Okay,
oh,
y'all had a choice
oh,
now.
man.
Grilled chicken.
Oh, my
Y'all
goodness.
silly, bro. Y'all silly, bro. I know this y'all favorite hoops bedtime talk. Back to
Oh,
hoops. How big
yeah.
of a boost will Cody McMahon give Ole Miss in the SEC race?
Very, very big boost. Very big boost. I still got confidence in that. Some people may say it's not sure. It looks like a experiment. And I say some people just in general. Social media, man, not, there's some people are not sold in general. But I think it's just, the toughness. You can't teach toughness that Cody McMahon has, the ability to score. I think she needs. I don't want to say she's totally at three levels yet. I think I believe she can do better, and I think she'll be able to get that done. I don't want to say she's a complete score at three level. I say she can get there. So I got Cody McMahon as a solid two level scorer and needs to really polish up on that third level. And not knock it down a little bit more at the 3 point. I'm not saying she can't shoot it, but I just think she got to get a little bit polished up more. We know she can get to the basket. We know and know has a little bit of nose, a natural knack for mid range at times because that's where the soft spot is for. Um, when teams have defensive scouts against Cody McMahon, I am really rooting for this young lady. I like Cody's fire and competitiveness, and I believe at this point in what was going on in Cody's life and career, I think the best thing was for her to be with Coach Show at Ole Miss. So I'm expecting some great things coming out of that relationship down there.
Okay, can't wait to see it. We're gonna see. And the last announcement. Pastor say he be seeing y'all leaving out on the love offering when we had a guest reverence.
The guest reference.
Pastor say he need y'all to stay through the love offering now. Stay through the love offering now. We appreciate having these ministers come up and visit. Now, don't we be seeing y'all be acting like y'all going to the bathroom and everything. Pastor say he see y'all going out on the love offering. Don't come on now. Okay. Y'all cut that out. Y'all cut that out.
No,
Okay.
no.
I got some. Okay, so you say maybe Bet's taking some 8-foot jump shots, side shots. Okay, two dribble back to the basket. Okay, she expanding her game. Okay, so we hoping we see that. We hoping we see that. I don't know anything about Laura Ziegler. Is she the most underrated transfer of the entire offseason? I know nothing about her. So she's going in to strengthen Louisville. Let me see let me see what her side is. Let me
Is that where's she coming from? Was that wasn't Ohio State, was it? I can't remember.
Man, hold on. I can barely say her name.
I
What you
think
mean?
I
That's
think
why I
she
think
came,
she might be the most underrated.
I thought she came from a Big Ten school. I'm confused. I thought I could be wrong, totally
She at
wrong.
St. Joseph's.
St. Joseph's,
Looked like she
that's
was at
eight
St. Joseph's. Let me see if she was
Atlantic 10.
where else.
That's A10.
She's from originally from Denmark. 6'2" forward senior. Last year, she averaged 17 and a half points, 10.4 rebounds, 4.3 assists. She shot 42 from the floor.
Yeah, that's an Atlantic 10 though.
I'm just telling you where her stats
That's
is.
Temple on the Atlantic 10. Temple on the A10.
You said that like you just told me Temple wasn't all that. Man, I'm not fooling with you tonight. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
I ain't saying all that. I said they went back a step when the coaching sauce left the campus. That was Big Drip. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna go back when when the secret sauce was the coach. I'm just saying. That's all I was saying.
Marcus, we not. Remember, we not doing building fund. We not collecting for building fund right now because we taking up an extra offering for the holiday. We gonna adopt a couple families. Okay,
Right.
we want y'all. This we telling y'all early. Okay, yeah.
Get some turkeys.
Mm-hmm. We gonna get a few turkeys and feed some families. So we gonna be taking up a special collection for the holiday fund. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. All the announcements is all the announcements is in the back of the bulletin.
He said,
It's all in it's all in the back of the bulletin. Mm-hmm.
uh, uh,
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm.
man.
Just for you to know. Which under the radar transfer? Fuwali, Okote, Garzon could surprise us most this year. I'm surprised they're calling Fuwali an under the radar transfer, but this is how she's referred here. Who's the under the radar transfer that could surprise us most this
I,
year?
I we'll talk about why. I can see why they say that because they don't sure what that looks like at LSU. Maybe I would word it differently for Fuwali, but under the radar, I'm gonna say it's Okai. Not because I'm a Gamecock fan, just because I think she wasn't used. Her skills weren't used to the best of Okai's ability at Mississippi State. It wasn't an emphasis in her position because you know what Gold John could do coming in. You already know she was a shooter at Indiana, and she's coming in and shooter. I think Okai is under the
I mean,
radar because
oh, and you
wasn't
can pick
wasn't
anybody.
highlighted.
You can pick anybody. It didn't have to be those three. Those were just three of the names that they gave. So if there was somebody else,
No, I'm going with the game show here.
okay.
I'm gonna say Okot because like you and I had talked about in the live, Mississippi State was guard oriented offense.
Nah, they just didn't know what they had. Did you see
Right.
that girl? Did you see that young lady playing in the in the exhibition? Jarkayla, you was down there with her, and you what? That's what y'all did? No, come on. They didn't know what they had. But here's the thing. I don't think that I don't think that there's nothing under the radar about a coach. Right? Nothing under the radar. For the moment they got her, people's stomachs start hurting. They said, Drip got who? Drip got who? How did we she was in the portal? How did we miss out on her? She was further down the portal.
He said, "Francis, what time?
You know
What
what?
time did she get? Look, what time did
Yeah,
she get there? What time did she get
yeah.
there?"
She was in the she was in the same portal we was in. Hmm. We
We
got a
still
new
got two
portal.
portals. They might the new portal.
You
Is
think
it VIP?
we had all the access in the portal? I thought the portal was closed.
Oh
Now,
man.
now here's the thing.
Uh, uh,
Here's the thing that's really funny about how everything played out, right? Because
right.
Drip didn't get into the portal till later.
That's right. That's right. That's part of the story.
Because the people who was 123 Cancun, they was already calling this stuff. So Drip came into the store. You know how if you ever been in one of them clearance kind of stores and you kind of got to pick through to get to the good stuff, it was stuff everywhere. Drip just with the picking up clothes, putting them on the right plot. Ain't nothing in the right area. One shoe over here. You got to find the other size 9 over there. Just so, and then she came out with Tonight Lesson and Oko.
And tonight
Man,
lesson looks
listen,
strong,
listen.
stronger. You hear me? Tonight
First
lesson
of
looks
all,
stronger.
let's just be honest. She got tonight lesson is strong. She got a solid frame. Period.
Right.
Period. She's a more solid frame guard. Period. Okay, just we're gonna call it like we see it. You think you gonna knock her off her square? She ain't going nowhere. Uh, like
Nowhere.
what your what old dribbling ass Dana say? You ain't moving shit. Yeah, you ain't moving shit when it comes to Tonight Latson. Okay, that's a new basketball term for me. Old dribbling ass Dana say you ain't moving shit with her two-time champion ass. But here we go. um, I don't have. So here's who I think is the under the radar transfer. Janiah Barker.
Yo, good. Yeah, good call. Good call.
I think it's
Um,
under the radar because I don't think that people realize the impact that she can make by having that Cooper Barker um, trade off on your platoons.
right.
I think that that'll be an under the radar. I also think the ADR is under the radar. I can't wait to see Vandy tomorrow. Somebody else mentioned
Oh, that's another good call. And then come to
Del
my mind.
Rosario.
That's another good call. That's a good
Del
call.
Rosario. I'm trying to think. There's one more. Somebody else. It's kind of under the radar that they're not talking about.
What about what's the Vandy? Was it Vandy in North Carolina State? You think she's gonna do anything?
But I think winning Tonda, at Vandy is interesting.
I
Jack,
forgot she's at Vandy. Yes. That's
winning Tonda is interesting. Um, Howell is being disrespected over there at University of Washington. She gonna show y'all something. Heckle is under the radar too. Heckle, like I said, I don't know if she takes
I'm
the
not
starting
quite
point
sure how
guard.
to help you with that.
I didn't ask for Heckle.
she can't help you with Echo.
I can't help you with that. Who else? It's a couple under the radars that I think people are forgetting about. Kylie Kitts. Kylie Kitts is under the radar. I'm watching Kylie. Talia Scott. I'm watching Talia Scott. Um,
Celia at Baylor.
Baylor.
So who coaching at Baylor?
Oh, I don't know. Johnny, when she get back from the store, she's gonna be assistant.
Okay. When she get back from
uh, Johnny always about to run to the store. Uh, Somebody else I'm damn forgetting. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Um, do you think this is the most impactful transfer class we've seen so far in women's college hoops?
so far, to me, it's pretty up there. At you know the level of talent that pool was in. In what I call instant talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so far, I don't think this is gonna be the most, but this is a start. I think you're gonna. I don't think we reached the best of what's been in the portal, but I think this is pretty legitimate talent in the portal this season compared to what we've seen in the past season. You know, and there's no disrespect to that. It's just what it is. These players are in a position where they wanted to look for a better opportunity or whatever was going on. You know, they had to work the business while before the business worked them as well. So I get that and respect that as well.
It's just bothering me because who am I forgetting?
You think it's one more player? Did you mention it?
So like that, it's somebody that I thought is kind of under the.
Jada Williams.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Transfer to K State. Gilbert. I mean Arenas. Not Gilbert. Arenas.
No, she go no, but that's another interesting one to watch. That's another interesting one to watch. No, that ain't who I'm thinking of though. I'm trying to scroll. I'm trying to scroll real quick and see if I can see the name. She wasn't on my list, but I'm watching Danny Carnegie because y'all told me to. Who
Okay.
the hell is it? Oh, Miracle Shepherd. Miracle Shepherd with the cow, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Offenbarger transfer too. Miracle Shepherd. Miracle Shepherd played some pretty good defense at LSU. I think they'll miss that defense. We'll see. But I'm also interested just to see what Miracle Shepherd does at Cal with Sakima and Lulu Twadell.
Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be interested. Sakima's at Cal.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why I think she went. I don't know why I think she went to Grand Canyon.
People thought she was going to Grand Canyon. No.
No,
Matter of
she
fact,
went to Cal.
when Drip was out west, she stopped in to see Sakima. They took some pictures.
Okay.
UCLA played TCU. They lost by 16. I don't know the exact score.
That man, South Carolina brought Sakima back to help, didn't they? Look at that miracle. I mean, not miracle merchant, dream merchant. Look
Well,
at that.
I don't know. Remember Sakima came in from junior college as the junior college player of the year and the champion. So
And
I don't know. She got hurt again at in her time there, and then I guess she's healthy enough to play now.
I'm just saying. I think her overall mental, emotional. I think
Oh yeah,
she said
yeah.
some stuff.
I got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
You going to? Was you inviting me, or you just you just telling me, Michelle? Yeah, fine.
I was trying to get to the party.
Right. I'm trying to get to the crab cake, seafood, the shrimp skewers. I'm trying to get to the shrimps, the scrimps.
That was all I really had. Coach, was just hanging out talking some college hoops. Back on with hot takes. Now what? The CC show.
Who's your next player breakdown? You already got a player with Print.
I haven't done a player breakdown. I don't think. Me myself. Oh
no, with Coach Prince.
With Prince. Well, Tuesday we got Kai Copper.
Kai Copper. Okay.
Thursday, I forget who we said. I forget who we said. We are.
All I know, what last week, it was very entertaining.
Reels. Let me see. Who did we say? It's a big. Oh, I think it's Audie Crooks. We're breaking out Audie Crooks.
Okay.
Yeah, Audie Crooks.
All I know, one day last week, y'all entertained me for 3 hours straight.
Oh, that's like Thursday. We didn't do a Tuesday show. That was the Madison Booker breakdown.
Yeah, entertained me for 3 hours straight.
And see what we got for when are we back with the bet show? And then we got some Poly Sports Tea dropping this week. We are back on our CBA grind, so be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
Some kind of, I got Gamecock content coming because it's Gamecock season.
You see, you got time today.
Gamecock season. I got time today. Yeah, yep. I'm here for all the disrespect and all that. Did I have anything else
He
I
said,
wanted to? Well, we
he
got
said,
Vandy. I was thinking about going live for the Vandy game, but y'all not really watching that, so I'll probably just do some type of recap on that or something. Maybe I'll come up afterwards and talk some hoops or something. I don't know. We'll see.
right, right,
Y'all
right,
wasn't really y'all wasn't really interested in the Vandy game like I'm in. So I'm I'm gonna be tuned in.
right,
No reason ain't no sense me bothering y'all because y'all ain't interested.
right. I ain't gonna call you. I'm not gonna call you. Oh man. Well, it's Monday morning. We can recap during the season. She said, okay, hey, Michelle, we appreciate that, Michelle. That's that ride or die right there. I see Michelle 8K85 fly. Just want to watch some basketball.
I probably do the Vandy breakdown separate because wasn't a lot of people on the CC show really watching the Vandy game. So I'll probably do that separate and then we'll do something else on the CC show. I don't know
All
yet.
right.
I don't know yet. Maybe. We'll see. Coach, what you got before we get ready to get out of here?
Well, for some of you, it may still be Sunday night. It's Marvelous Monday over here. Have a positive, productive day. Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. Champion mentality. Change this world with one random act of kindness at a time. Be the change that you want to see. And guess what? You can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Get in your bag and expand your bag because I believe in you. Look yourself in the mirror and say you believe in you because you are the best. And it's crazy. While world is shorts, call Earth, spread love. More love is what we need and always can use. And when life gets a little tough and you get a little tiresome sometimes trying to reach for your goals, tie a knot, hang on, keep a dream in your front pocket, keep on moving, don't stop. No, don't stop. You got this. You can do this. And you best to believe you were made for this. Women's college oops regular season cometh.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all pulling up and hanging out with us. If you did not hit the like and the share on your way in, hit your like and the share on the way out. They both right there. And then hype the video when it finishes. We appreciate the support. Until next time, y'all know what it is. That's Coach Comas. Let's talk sports. Stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all. We out.